These are 10 tough TARDIS travelers. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 strongest female Doctor Who companions.
Human?
Yeah. Is that optional?
Well, it is for me.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we'll be looking at 10 of the most compelling, interesting, and/or influential ladies to travel with the Doctor on his adventures through time and space. Also, beware spoilers ahead, sweeties.
Time I stopped waiting for you and found a life of my own.
Number 10, Barbara Wright.
It moves?
The TARDIS can go anywhere.
TARDIS? I don't understand you, Susan.
Let's start, appropriately, with one of the Doctor's first human companions. Barbara Wright is a history teacher who, along with her fellow teacher Ian, is essentially kidnapped by the first Doctor into coming on his journeys.
It's a game that you and your grandfather are playing, if you like, but you can't expect us to believe it.
It's not a game.
But Susan, it's not!
Barbara's perspective on human history comes in handy more often than not, and she's blessed with not only adventurousness, but also kindness, even trying on one occasion to change history for the better.
Reincarnation of your taxa will prove to the people that you don't need to sacrifice a human being in order to make it rain.
Her intelligence and bravery in the face of the unknown helped set the stage for many of our other entries.
It hasn't always been luck, you know. We made our own opportunities.
Number 9, Romana.
Don't you like it? I think it'll do very nicely. The arms are a bit long. I can always take them in.
No. The arms are just fine. They're just fine. It's just that...
The Doctor doesn't just have human friends. Sometimes his companions are people of his own race. Romana Dvoratrelander, better known as Romana, is a time lady who travels with the Fourth Doctor during 2 of her incarnations. Though younger and less experienced with the universe, she often matches wits well with the Doctor and is usually his intellectual equal. Her accomplishments since leaving the Doctor are quite impressive too, as she assisted extra-dimensional slaves in regaining their freedom, and even became president of Gallifrey in Big Finish audio dramas, which is a job the Doctor ran away from multiple times.
Goes the struggle, Emperor.
I will not reveal my plans.
Number 8, Ace, also known as Dorothy McShane.
Be concise.
It's well saved, Professor.
Oh, very succinct.
The final classic Doctor Who companion, Dorothy McShane, better known as Ace, is a teenager who becomes a kind of apprentice to the 7th Doctor. Confrontational, spunky, and fond of explosives, Ace is arguably one of the Doctor's most action-oriented companions, even taking on Daleks with a rocket launcher and a baseball bat.
Small human female sighted on level 3.
What are you calling small?
During their travels, Ace also confronts traumatic parts of her past, like meeting the mother she hates as a baby and exploring a house she feared as a child. With her personal growth, tough attitude, and even her education on Gallifrey and extended media, Ace is a great and engaging companion.
What I can't understand is what's so special about them.
Names.
Whose names?
Names of ancient families.
Number 7, Martha Jones.
Like so. See?
The second companion of the 10th Doctor, when we meet Martha Jones, she is a student doctor. Though somewhat besotted with the Doctor, she's not afraid to put her foot down with him when need be. Or with anyone else for that matter.
All right, you staying?
Till you talk to me properly, yes. He said last of your kind. What does that mean?
It really doesn't matter.
You don't talk. You never say. Why not?
As a person of color, she faces prejudice in journeys to less modern time periods, and handles it with aplomb. Martha also faces several adventures alone, including an entire year spent traveling a dystopian Earth in an alternate timeline.
They didn't see you.
How do you think I traveled the world?
With how well she does solo, it's no wonder she's one of the few modern companions to leave the Doctor voluntarily. Number 6, River Song.
Hello, sweetie.
Get out.
Though not a full-time companion, River Song has had many adventures with the Doctor throughout his several lives, and not always in the right order. River has been many things in her life: a detective, an assassin, a professor of archaeology, and even the Doctor's wife.
It's a sonic screwdriver. How lovely.
When I saw the sonic trot, I thought it was just embarrassing.
Cheeky, willfully mysterious, and possessing an edge that makes even Daleks wet themselves, River is a formidable and passionate woman who manages to go toe-to-toe with the Doctor while still being independent, and whose own fascinating exploits have earned her an audio spin-off.
Right then, I have questions, but number one is this. What in the name of sanity have you got on your head?
Number 5. Clara Oswald.
The Doctor entrusted me with your contact details in the event of an emergency, and I fear one has now arisen.
Holding a complex relationship towards the Doctor, Clara Oswald has encountered multiple versions of the Doctor throughout history, though she's only traveled with 2.
Sometimes I think I'm everywhere at once, running every second just to find him. Doctor! Just to save him.
A nanny and school teacher, Clara could be caring and compassionate, but as her time with the Doctor went on, she started emulating him to the point of recklessness, leading to her death. However, a timey-wimey resurrection allowed her to go on further adventures in a TARDIS with a companion of her own.
Where are we going? Gallifrey. Like I said. Gallifrey.
Having a profound impact on the Doctor, and displaying many qualities similar to him, both good and bad, Clara is an accomplished companion indeed.
Gotcha.
Number 4. Amy Pond.
You're a doctor. Why does your box say police?
A feisty Scot, Amelia Amy Pond is another companion heavily influenced by the Doctor. In her case, due to meeting the Time Lord as a child. Flippant and flirty, but also adventurous, Amy passes along many of her qualities to her daughter River Song. Amy endures many unusual events and insecurities due to the Doctor's presence in her life, such as her fear of abandonment and meeting her adult daughter. But she handles them as well as anyone could, and her passion and bravery make her a fantastic companion.
Scared? Who's scared? Geronimo.
Number 3. Rose Tyler.
There you go, you see? Harmless.
Do you think?
The first companion of the revived Doctor Who, Rose Tyler is a bit of an everywoman. But that's not a bad thing, as she's very relatable. Originally a shop assistant, Rose relishes her chance to see the universe, falling in love with not only the Doctor, but also his lifestyle and outlook.
I love you.
Quite right.
After being tragically separated from the Doctor, she grows a lot, gaining a bit more steel and fighting her way back to save him and the world. Rose's courage and determination are admirable, and help make her a great character and one of the most popular companions.
Right! You two! You can put that stuff down or run for your lives.
Do you like my gun?
Number 2. Donna Noble.
Matrix. Maybe our genetics. What was that for?
Get me to the church!
Sometimes the strongest thing in the universe is a good friend, and Donna is one of the Doctor's best. Though often loud and abrasive, this former temp is also funny, kind, and often acts as her Time Lord pal's conscience, preventing him from going too far.
How many people died?
Stop it.
Doctor! How many people died?
20,000.
Is that what you can see, Doctor?
Not only does Donna improve the Doctor's life, but he improves hers, helping her become more adventurous and confident in herself. Given her tremendous growth and spectacular rapport with the Doctor, it only makes her final departure that much more heartbreaking.
I was just going.
Yeah, see ya. I'll tell you what though, you're wasting your time with that one.
Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Stop fighting. Send help. Because the only man who can help is...
He went out. He said he'd seen a Chinaman outside the window.
And you jumped through it.
Something like that.
Stay here.
Well, I made up the name TARDIS from the initials, time and relative dimension in space. I thought you'd both understand when you saw the different dimensions inside from those outside.
Number 1. Sarah Jane Smith.
I took her place.
Why?
I thought all this might give me a good story. I'm a journalist.
There are many influential companions on our list, but few have been quite as significant as Sarah Jane Smith. Sarah Jane is a journalist, and her natural curiosity both brought her into contact with the Doctor and served her well on their journeys, as well as later adventures with her young friends.
The people I fight have plans and weapons, but I don't. It's what makes me different.
Intelligent, courageous, and fiercely independent, Sarah Jane is among the most beloved companions and also one of the few to get a spin-off series of her own. Her drive, impact, and status as a great role model make her the strongest female companion in Doctor Who, at least in our books.
Goodbye, my Sarah Jane.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.